Let's talk now to Jane Kinninmont, the CEO of the charity United Nations Association UK. Jane, welcome. First of all, just a quick thought about what we were hearing from our Gaza correspondent, who told us that there is continued bombing in the south, in Khan Yunis. This is not over till it's over, is it?
No, and it must be agonising for the people on the ground. It has been said that Israel would stop bombing within 24 hours of the agreement being approved by the cabinet. Meanwhile, for its part, Hamas has linked the release of the hostages to that timetable for stopping the bombing. So on both sides of that border, people are waiting to know whether they can really believe that this is beginning to come to an end.
What happens next in practical terms for both Israel and for Hamas?
So we've known for some time what this kind of scenario could look like, because there have been two previous ceasefires. In November 2023, there was a very brief ceasefire and a partial hostage exchange. And then, as has just been mentioned by your correspondent, there was also a ceasefire in January of this year, but neither of those lasted. So we will see real progress for both peoples. We will see humanitarian aid getting back into Gaza and the bombs stopping, but then it will take longer to work out how to get people back to places to live. Most people's homes have been destroyed. We'll also see the Israeli hostages released. Currently, families are still waiting to know who exactly is alive and who is dead. And, speaking to people that are in those places, there is a feeling that a lot more trauma is going to come out in the coming days. People will go back to their homes and see devastation. People will have their family members home but see what they've been through. So I think there's a lot of pain mixed with the rejoicing that you can hear and see in some of the scenes that you're showing.
As you allude to, obvious and understandable euphoria, but beyond that, a major unresolved issue, of course, is Hamas's disarmament. I mean, without a clear mechanism for that, can this ceasefire, if it is signed off in coming hours, can that really last?
Look, it's very fragile, and there are multiple things that could go wrong. As ever, keeping something like this on track depends on political will. There will be hiccups, there will be spoilers. So you have to have leaders that are really committed to making it happen and making it last. Now, when a peace is basically imposed from the outside, that can be difficult, because if the political will isn't there among the protagonists, then it's easy for any issue to become an excuse for stopping the progress. So there is going to have to be concerted international pressure and also local pressure. I mean, I think one of the factors is that the Israeli public really wants the war to end now. And so although Netanyahu's coalition partners in some cases want to continue, they are feeling that pressure from below. But the disarmament of Hamas is likely to be tricky. Often disarmament is one of the last things to be completed. And, another area where there are related questions is about what kind of international military presence might we see? What will their mandate be? I think that the Americans would love to see Arab countries send their troops into Gaza to help stabilise it and also to assist with the disarmament of Hamas. Not a lot of countries are queuing up to take that role. The Palestinian Authority has said that they want Hamas to hand their arms back to them, but that's not a scenario that Israel currently wants to see, because Israel doesn't want the Palestinian Authority in charge either. So lots and lots of work still to be done.
Jane, good to talk to you. Thank you so much for coming on the programme. Jane Kinninmont, the CEO of the charity United Nations Association UK.